What's up, everybody? Drinkwater here. Gonna make a little video on how to cook rice on the stove. We're not using a rice cooker today. I love the way rice comes out in a rice cooker, but I just stumbled on this new recipe on how to cook rice on the stove top, and it is awesome. So if you ever want to know how to make rice on the stove top, you found your video. Stay tuned. YouTube, rice on the stove. Some things you're gonna need is rice. We like to use jasmine rice on this old SP Pearl. A pot with the lid. This one is awesome aluminum club. Man, does it cook good. Water, some butter, salt, and a stirring apparatus. Want to get back, I'll show you how we do it. Alright, first things first, we're going to grab a little bit of butter and go ahead and put it in the pan, and we're going to let that heat up, melt down, and then we're going to put the rice in there and get that all coated. I'll show you how that's done. Now that our butter is starting to melt, I'm going to go ahead and add that rice and get all the rice coated. This is 2 cups of rice. Two cups of rice, and I'm just going to mix that in and make sure that, it is all coated. I'm gonna need a little bit more butter. Melt all this down without burning your rice. It's kind of tricky, but not too bad. Just make sure that all your rice is covered with the butter. You better tell, because you see right here how the rice looks really dry, and then right here looks wet. Just make sure that all your rice looks wet. I'll get back to you and show you how it's supposed to look before we add the water. Alright, YouTube, this is how it looks whenever the rice is all wet looking with the butter. Once you have all your rice wet, we're going to add our 3 cups of water, 2 cups of rice, 3 cups of water. We're going to mix that in. We're going to put our heat on high, and then once it comes to a boil, we are going to put it a good nice rolling boil, and then once that happens, we're going to put it down to low or 1, and we're going to simmer it for 20 minutes. We're going to put the lid on it for 20 minutes and not look into it. That is the key. You cannot open the pot. Okay, so 2 cups of rice, 3 cups of water, with the butter at first, heat it up, get it all coated, 20 minutes at a very, very low heat after it boils. Alright, and I'll show you that. Drink water back. The rice is just starting to boil. We're going to put our lid on, lower it to 1, and leave it for 20 minutes with the lid on. Do not mess with it. Alright. Alright, YouTube, it's been 20 minutes. We're going to pull it off the heat, and we're going to fluff it. Ooh. Man, that looks good. Alright, I'm just going to fluff it all around. Man, it looks wonderful. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. And what I'm going to do with this pot, since it has this thick aluminum pot, I'm going to fluff it up real good. I'm going to put back the lid, leave it open a tad bit, and let it set for around 5 more minutes, and then it'll be ready to plate, and I'll show you it plated. Thanks. Alright, it's been about 5 minutes off the heat with the lid cracked a little bit. Oh man, look at that. Go ahead and grab you some salt. Go ahead and put your little salt to taste, and it is ready to serve. Oh, look at that. And I am serving this rice with this awesome sticky chicken. So if you would like the recipe for this sticky chicken, let me know, and I'll make a video for it. So there it is, rice on the stove with some sticky chicken. Please like and subscribe. Thanks a bunch.